Good evening to hockey fans around the world. We know you're excited for this one as the HQML brings you its Season 7 finals here on Friday Night Hockey on the Independent Broadcast Network on Hitbox. I'm Winners with the One. I'm here with Dr. Killinger. Are you ready for this, man?
Oh, born ready.
And I think these teams are ready. We're going to waste no time here because it is a best of five and there is a Game 7 happening in the NHL that I'm sure people would like to watch the third period of at least. So we are about to get underway. Yes, it is a best of five, and the teams will be the Dictators versus We Clean Now. Each one took a torturous road to get here this evening, to say the least. But nevertheless, they are here, and we are here, and we're here to bring you the finals. Okay, I love that the Dictators are all going with commissioner names. I see Roger Goodell is.
I was going to say, is Roger Goodell one of the Dictators?
Yes.
Yes, he is. All right.
Just ask Bill Simmons. Yes, he is.
They want to do a reset. I don't know if it matters a whole lot. We've only got about 4 minutes of this thing left. But
we'll go ahead and reset it and get started because we've got a potential 5-game series here. I don't know if it'll go all 5, but it very well could between these two teams.
Yeah, that's true. It's not called the finals for nothing. These are the two best
Yes.
teams.
And it looks like they're asking for a reset, and they are ready to go. So we are too. And here it is. The game is about to begin. And if you want to give us our lineups here.
All right. It looks like on We Clean Now, we have wearing actual skates, We Clean Now, not Juan, and something racist something Mexican hashtag racist.
Oh, God.
Oof, I had a little slip there. All right.
Oh, man.
And for the Dictators, we have Roger Goodell, Taser, Chairman Mao, and Gary Bettman.
Yeah, Taser right up there with all the legendary dictators.
Of course. Is that actually even Taser? Who doesn't matter?
Yeah, that's true. It could be somebody else. Either way, we're underway here, and We Clean Now has the opening draw in hand, and they're taking this into the corner. And looks like that one is going to be dug out by Gary Bettman, who will pass it down to Goodell. Oh, but it's just beyond him, just like Deflategate. And so that one's going to go back around. And the jokes just write themselves tonight. Oh, long shot coming through. And if that would have gone in, what a corker that would have been. But it does not, but it will still go behind the goal line here. Now held in by Not One. Shot, score! Oh. Something Mexican hashtag racist. With the assist from Not One and our first goal already here in these finals. We'll go to We Clean Now. Long distance shot coming in. What a save. Oh, man. We Clean Now from We Clean Now gets a beautiful stop right at waist level. That was a very tough stop, Kilger.
That would have been beautiful. It was already beautiful. That would have been gorgeous.
Yeah, it looked good from here, and that save looked even better. So lots of action already, as one would expect from a finals. I mean, this is our first season that we did the ladders. Shot there, save made, and Taser's going to send this out and all the way back. And the way it's set up now is quarterly tournaments with the ladder, and then at the end of the quarter, the tournament is based seating-wise on that, so and attendance-wise, as it turns out. So that plays a big role in things as well, and it certainly has. I know it's a tough time of year. Everybody's had finals and all that stuff, so it's been kind of a tough road right at the end here, but it has resulted in two pretty good teams taking on each other here at Killinger. So I think I'm okay with this.
Yeah, and so far so good. We've seen a couple of great shots. We're not even done with the first period of Game 1 of up to 5.
Yes. Shout out to Goose, is in the chat. One of the legends of Hockey ? And this is Hockey Question Mark. It is made by Cryptic Sea. It is a free-to-play game, the greatest first-person hockey simulator that has ever been created. Long-distance shot. Taser handling this easily, and he faced some opposition there from Not Juan. He got it away, though. And so now they will battle Mousy Tongue loose. Little Red Book shooting, and off the side of the post. And that one's going to go all the way back to center ice and beyond. Taser will have to handle this in the corner. So yeah, the Dictators have provided us all season long with some hilarious names, and tonight, no different. I love the Commissioners coming in. That's a whole other team themselves, the Commissioners. Shot safe, point blank, right off the side. He was going for that one, kind of like the Blackhawks game the other night, looking for the one-timer over to the other side of the net. Does not go. And so this will be dumped out for Roger Goodell. Actually, Taser again will handle the puck. Here comes something Mexican, and it's going to get it taken away from him. This is loose at center ice. They're going to battle in the neutral zone, finally coming away with it. No, pass coming down. Oh, he had a chance there. And maybe again off the rebound, he's going to bank one in off the side of the net, but nobody there to sweep that one up. So Roger Goodell loose on the break. Far side now, drop pass. And they're going to push it over the blue line into the zone. Shot coming in, save made. We clean now. That was an off-speed shot. And that one almost bounced over the stick. He is able to control that and send the pass back down. Save made on the other side, Taser. Now coming around, and will he try to use the boards to bump this over and in front? It goes in the front anyway, and a big defensive play is going to shut that down. They will switch to the other side of the rink here, and it will be Mousy Tongue. Nope. Somebody's got to pick this up, and they do, wearing actual skates coming in. Chance here. He's going to shoot and score! Taser got a piece of that, but it still bounces through, and that was just a good shot from a tough angle. And we clean now will carry a 2-0 lead into this second period, and a good period, the first one.
Yeah, it's so far, I mean, there's just been a couple of little mistakes have led to a couple of points for We Clean Now, but it's been a surprisingly good game so far.
Yeah, I think it's going to come down to that. It's going to be one of those games of inches, as they say in other sports. I know that LHL is playing 5v5 now, and so a lot of these guys have become accustomed to having an extra person out there. So, what a big save there. We clean now. He had to come out and make the stop on that one and sort of create his own play to keep that one from him. He was right there on the doorstep once again, and here they will give him another try. Gets through, another defensive stop, and wearing actual skates. We'll dump this down. Not Juan coming in. Taser now. Where's he going to go with this? Oh, but blocked! And possible chance in front. Gary Bettman is going to get control of the puck. And a good move there to send it through. He will get it all the way to the keeper. And now back. So, yeah, it's going to be just trying to counterattack. I think it's going to come down to just finding those spots to get your shots in. And that has certainly been the case so far. And we'll see if playing 5v5 has thrown people off a little bit with the 4v4 game, which is still the format that international competition uses.
Yes, which reminds me, we haven't had any kind of USA, Canada, or anything like that in a long time.
There is talk of it, Killinger. I'm not sure when that's going to take place, but I know that Dial and the crew were talking about setting up some sort of international thing happening very, very soon. So hopefully we'll find out more about that. They've been testing the ping and so forth to see where see if they can come up with something that's doesn't put anybody at a disadvantage. And it worked before, and it should work again. But yes, there is talk in the works of international play. And I know that IPHL has been doing some games again. They've got a small tournament happening right now. And here's a chance. And again, a big defensive play. And We Clean Now has been very good on defense, and they've continued to preserve that 2-0 lead. So we get about halfway through this game one of the best of 5. And it's a good one so far. And we expected it to be. We hoped for it to be. And the good thing about 4v4 is that you don't need quite as many people to show up, so that does help.
It's always a plus.
But yes, hopefully things, as far as the league goes, I can announce, I guess, now that the season is over, because I probably won't really start in earnest until then. But I've been named the co-commissioner of HQML.
There you go. Congratulations.
Yeah, so thank you, I think. But I know DVD, who does a lot of this stuff, is very busy these days. He's been working a lot, so it's very hard for him to do a lot of the duties of commissioner on his own. So yeah, always willing to step in and do what he can, DVD, and so I can only hope to help a little bit with things. And just like everything else, we'll see how they go. Just like tonight. Shot blocked. Oh, and almost a chance in front. But We Clean Now again. Not confusing at all. The goalie for We Clean Now being named We Clean Now. Pass down to not Juan. Here he is. And the defense on the other side for the Dictators. Very strong on that left side. And they're going to keep this out of the net. And so here's a long distance shot bouncing in. Save made Taser. 40 seconds left in the second period, and the Dictators have had a few chances here, but they're going to have to capitalize on those a little bit more. I see a lot of long passes, and so that may be a direct result of the 5v5. They may be so accustomed to having that extra person hanging around the neutral zone to kind of be a go-between and to also set things up. Oh, here's a wild one. Oh, where's this going to go? Oh, hello. And over the net.
Could have been dangerous.
Yes, it could have been very dangerous indeed, but they're going to dodge the bullet there. And the 2-0 scoreline will remain as we go to the third. Oh, man. A good game so far, though.
Very much so.
So, as we always say, the third period is the most important period because it is usually the final period, assuming no overtime, which is entirely a possibility. But that's why we play the games. That's why we bear witness to this here on IBN. Gary Bettman with the puck, and that's always a dangerous thing. And we'll send this around the boards. And a little bit of a squabble there is going to cause the puck to go all the way back to the other end. We Clean Now. Going to something Mexican, switching it up. And he will bat this in. Had not one waiting in front of the net. And that was coming at a high rate of speed. He was not able to get the stick on that. So here will be Taser once again setting things up from the Dictators' end. Now shot. Taser easily handling this. And he's spent a lot of time dealing with the puck tonight, and he will do so again in the corner. And he may bring this out himself, Killinger. Here he goes. Up to the blue line. He sends it through. That one batted away at the blue line, as otherwise it might have had a chance to go on net. This will be Mousy Tongue. Passing across, looking for a teammate. Shot off the post. And that one, if we were in an NHL rink, you would hear the unmistakable noise of the post going tink, as you've probably heard if you've been watching any of the Blackhawk games in this particular playoff series, especially.
Yes.
Which big times in the NHL. Oh, that
no.
almost.
That could have been really bad.
Yeah. You got just enough of that to keep it away from the net, so that's good. And it will go to We Clean now. Gary Bettman there on the steal, shooting, scores! Off the top, the crossbar, and in a huge shot from Gary Bettman, and that changes things quite a bit, as the Dictators have just not been able to find the mark on scoring until now. But they certainly do have plenty of time left. 2.5 minutes, third period. Can they make a comeback in this game one? It is best of 5, so the first team that wins 3 will be the one to have their names inscribed on the Blood Dragon Memorial Cup with the head of the great Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson on top, and that's history. I mean, there's history being made tonight. That lasts forever, or as long as Google Docs lasts.
Yes. Which, I mean, could
Probably
be forever.
Yeah.
Could be.
Assuming the apocalypse doesn't happen and we really can't make any assumptions, it's as good as forever. And we'll preserve it somehow, even if we've got to actually carve it into a rock somewhere. But it is part of history, and this is the 7th time that a team will be able to have their names inscribed on that auspicious trophy. So will it be Will Clean now? They've got a minute left or so here to try to hold off the Dictators in game one. And they've got the puck and moving in on offense here. Taser will take it again. How many times have I said Taser with the puck? A whole lot. That tells you that they've kind of been on their heels a little bit, but here's a chance. Shot off the side of the net. He's going to get a chance. The rebound, the backhand. Roger Goodell shoots and scores with 52 seconds left in the third period.
Got ourselves a game.
We certainly do, Killinger, and that was a very timely goal by Roger Goodell. For once, Roger Goodell did something right. You heard it right here on IBN.
Oh,
we said we were going to see history tonight.
Historic.
And if they can get to this puck and try to get a shot off, but they will not. It will go back the other way for We Clean now. Shot from distance. Big save. Taser redirects this. The rebound. Oh, down the line and out. Oh, man. That could have been a game ender there, but now in the other direction, the shot from distance. Roger Goodell with his second of the game. 9 seconds left. Could that be the game winner for game one? And we're talking about that counterattack. And there it is. Wow, Roger Goodell. Oh, they're going to wave this towards their own goal.
Just teasing. GG.
Yeah, just to add a little dramatic tension to the final seconds of the game. So
that entire comeback was in the last period.
Yeah, man. They were down 2-0 for most of this game. So a huge comeback for the Dictators. But We Clean now, very consistent on offense and especially on defense. And then they just kind of let down at the end. We'll see if they can maintain that consistency. That's one thing about playing these series rather than just a one game takes all. It's who plays the best throughout the course of the evening. So we'll see. Let's see if they make any changes here. Probably not.
Yeah, I think what they were doing for most of the game there was obviously working. So just got to keep that up, not let off the gas at the end.
Yeah, the Dictators have some good skaters on the ice, And so, as we just saw, they are capable of changing how the game plays out at any given moment. So, yeah, they're going to have to be on their toes, and they really
Right
are here.
now.
2-on-1 break, and the shot, the big save. As we clean now, who has been good, he gets another stop there. So now puck loose. And chance in front, Dictators. Oh, but the shot wide. As it was almost a spin to win type of spin move. He had to rotate the body a little bit to get to that, and they're going to have possibly another chance here. No, broken up. We clean now on the move. And will he get? He does get past the shot, the backhander, and something Mexican is going to get the first goal of game 2, much as he did in game 1. So about a minute in, exactly a minute in, we clean now, we'll take the lead. But here is a move from the Dictators, and puck snatched away. They're going to dump this back in. Chased down. And Dictators holding on here. Gets room, and Gary Bedman from the face-off circle. He just manages to sneak past the defense and launch one to tie this up at 1. Here's a chance off the draw, broken up. And this will be wearing actual skates, who will take this for weekly now. He's going to go ahead and fire from distance, shoots and scores. Man, oh man. Something Mexico will get credit for the assist, but that was just wearing actual skates from way back beyond his own blue line. Just finding his scoring touch. But Gary Bettman with the quick answer on the other side.
Got ourselves a
2
shootout
goals,
here.
the Dictators, yes, both from Bettman. And so now, yeah, this game a little bit more high scoring perhaps. Knocked down with the high stick, we clean now. We'll get the save off of that one, but they're facing a barrage, both of these goaltenders, as things have started opening up a little bit here in game 2 of this best of 5. The Dictators coming from behind to take game 1. And who will be the first to win 3? It has to be one of these 2 teams.
That is true. It does have to be one of these 2 teams. Probably the team that scores the most points.
Yes, the John Madden thing. Yes, the team that scores the most points is generally the team that wins. Here's a shot though, and this one's going to go over the net. And we clean now. We'll hold on to the blue line there, and a nice pass. And Mousy Tongue will take it. He will just carry this into the boards, and he will send one in for wearing actual skates, who shoots and scores with his second of the game. Oof. To make this 3-2. And yeah, it is a shootout, Killinger.
In 3 minutes, we scored as many points as they did in 3 periods last game.
Yes, so things starting to get a little bit wide open here, as they often do in these types of series, as they're starting to kind of find their the meta game, I suppose. Yes, I did say meta game.
The meta game, yes.
Weekly now, he's trying to work his way through a double team here. And Goodell and Bettman, it is hard to stop a double team of Goodell and Bettman. That will destroy any league that you care to name. So both 2 guys that get booed whenever they come out with the championship trophy of their respective leagues, which that always cracks me up. You know, that's one of the best parts of the Stanley Cup, when Gary Bettman will come out and everybody will start booing. But here's a chance. The shot, the score! Something Mexican with his second of the game, and a very patient goal. He just sort of took his time, moved through, waited till he had what he wanted, and launched that one. And just a nice little wrist shot. They don't have to be hard shots. They just have to be on the net. And that one, a very good example of that. 4-2 now. And again, much like in the last game, even though we've seen a bunch more goals come through, there's a 2-goal lead for Weekly now.
Yeah, we proved last game that is not insurmountable.
Not at all. As Weekly now looking to add to that 16 seconds now. And we'll send this up to the point. Yeah, and again, see, usually you would see somebody cheating up on the line there with the 5v5, but the long shot,
Oh.
Roger Goodell, as
Goes
Weekly
5-0.
now the goalie tried to slow that down, but that was just a hard lick. And Goodell will pull one back. And will they have a chance before time runs out? Shot, save. And 4-3 the scoreline. So we go to the second period.
Heck of a game.
Absolutely.
Goodell, of course, thinks he's Jesus, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Well, you know, if you have the power to suspend Tom Brady, then that is almost godlike power. Which I understand they're appealing that, so who knows if that'll hold, but I saw that earlier when I was looking at the ESPN to see how the NHL game was going before the cast started.
It might just ruin the Patriots' chances at back-to-back Super Bowl wins. Is that what they're afraid of? Oh, no.
Oh, how sad would that be? Shot, save, as Taser corrals that. And this one, he had his back turned to it, but it does go across the crease. So he probably was not going to be able to score from that angle anyway. I say that, but I don't know. Again, after that Hawks game the other night, you can't count anything out. And he will get the stick on that one to make the save. So already a couple of shots coming at Taser here in this second period as the first minute has ticked down. So yeah, it's for those of you wagering on these games out here, and
brave souls.
I think officially we're not supposed to condone wagering in any way, so you're on your own there. But yeah, this will be a tough one to put money on, I think. And a nice defensive play there is going to keep that one out of the net and possibly give a chance here coming the other way for Weekly now. He's going to dump this in, and it's going to bounce behind the net. But they may be able to regain the puck here at center ice. No, but he's at least going to put a body on the Dictators coming in. But what a stop on the other side by Weekly now. Man, he had the line and he had room, and another big save, and they're looking across for another one. And now the puck is loose. Somebody's gonna have to get to this. Right now it's just they are playing the body and not the puck, or at least and it was working out well, but then here's a chance off the break, and that one does not go. It looked like he might have got a piece of that as well. So this will go all the way back to Taser. And he's got room. Bettman's going to spell him in net as he carries this around. I thought he might go forward with it, but he is going to do the dump and chase for Mousy Tongue there. And Weekly now, the puck is again loose. Seen a lot of loose pucks here in the mid section of this game. And so that has slowed down the scoring just a bit, but I have a feeling we have not seen the end of scoring from either team in this game.
No, I doubt it. Not 7 points in the first period, no.
Chance in front, and that was deflected just enough to throw off the pass. And we'll go for it again here. And Weekly now backing up, and they're all back there on defense right now and just trying to fight off the Dictator attack. And Dictator's still managing to hold it in the zone. Good use of the boards to get this to each other. And finally, Weekly now is just happy to just dump this out of the zone. Almost steals one there as Bettman going to hold on, but the double team is going to overcome that. And Weekly now will regain possession. Nice move to draw him off and get it to not one. And here's Taser going at him. And yeah, he came out big on that. He can't come out too much bigger than, than he did there. So here's a 2-on-1 break for the Dictators. Roger Goodell is going to shoot and score and tie things up.
Like they
with less
practiced
than
it
a
or
minute.
something.
Yeah, just like it is drawn up on the board. We are tied at 4, 45 seconds left in the second period here of game 2. Dictators with a come from behind win in game 1. This is a best of 5. Here's Weekly now with a chance. Not one's going to peg the corner and in to make it 5-4, and that will give them the lead once again in a seesaw back and forth game. Oh, is this going to go through? It does.
It does. Yeah. Gary Bettman with a hat trick.
Yes. And yeah, he just kind of caught him out there a little bit. And now here's one launched from way back. Taser will wave this into the corner. And with 10 seconds left, Chairman Mao not in a hurry to get anything going too far with this, but he does dump it down. And that will do it for the second period. So we're tied going into the third. Wow.
Whew. I mean, we've doubled the amount of points scored so far in this game compared to last. Total number of points scored is double.
Yes, according to the statisticians upstairs, they're telling me that in my headset as well, Killinger. So yeah, we have the crack team of people, top men working on this, and everybody's in place for the HQML finals. It is the biggest finals in all of hockey outside of the Stanley Cup. Well, it may be right up there with the Stanley Cup. I mean, does the Stanley Cup have Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson's head on it, I ask, and the answer is no. It does not.
No, it does not.
So one could make the argument that this is truly the pinnacle of hockey championships, but it's still very much in question. And wow, yeah, I say, if I were a gambling man, this would be a tough one. Here's Goodell again on the break, and that's going to go off a post. They almost had a chance on the rebound. So here comes something Mexican, and wearing actual skates there to back him up. And we'll just go ahead and dump this in. A tap along the boards will get it in. And he's going to be there to make the shot. It's going to go across the crease and not quite there. So this could be a chance for the Dictators to move it the other way. Here they go. This will be followed into the corner. And they're met every step of the way by the WCN defense. And now Taser. He is indeed coming out of the net. He's going for the shot here. It will go wide. And so, yeah, anything goes here right now as things are tied in this game. And a very crucial game, too, of this best of 5. And a lot of how things go will be determined by who wins this one. And that's statistically proven as well, I'm sure.
Yeah, I'm sure. The Dictators, I'm sure, probably really want to put this one away. But for that matter, I'm sure We Clean Now feels the same way. Both teams should be thinking just one more point.
Yeah, they kind of need this game to get back in it. So yeah, it's down to the who's going to get that one goal, even though it may take more than one goal. The way things have gone so far in this game, but both teams are playing a little bit more deliberate style here. You don't want to give up anything crazy. And things start to settle down. There are 2 minutes left in regulation time, third period, game 2. Weekly now trying to get at this. Swing and a miss. And it will be something Mexican going back to take this. And they will go ahead and dump it. Taser now with it. Not Juan coming. He's going to have to get it out quickly, and he does to Bettman, who will... Oh, it's stolen. And chance for something Mexican again. Will he go for the backhand? He's going to send one into the slot. And wearing actual skates was coming in for that. But they will at least hold it in the zone for Taser. And stolen chance.
Empty net. Oh.
As something Mexican
So
had a chance,
close.
but off the backhand. My goodness, that was right on the line. Two sterling opportunities to put this away for Weekly Now, and oh man, they've got to be wondering what just happened. I know I'm wondering what just happened. Oh, 1 minute left, long shot, and Taser in traffic, couple of guys there, and now he will take this out. The goalie is pulled. Here come the Dictators. 45 seconds left. Taser still on the move. Got room. He's going to shoot here. And what a save! We clean now. Goalie to goalie. Gets the stop, but they're going to shoot it on his own net.
What was that?
It's something Mexican. We'll get credit for the goal.
Who shot that?
That looked like he shot it on his own net.
Yeah.
So we clean now. They needed something miraculous here, and they're going to have a chance for another one here, but time runs out. But it turns out they don't need it. This series, it's tied at one game. Maybe they just wanted to give them a sporting chance, man. I don't know.
I don't know.
Oh, you never know what you're going to see here on Friday Night Hockey, and you certainly never know what you're going to see in an HQML finals. We have certainly had some historic ones over the past 6 seasons, and this one already. And wait, yeah, they need a reset because there are people coming in that aren't on these teams. Okay, here we go. Join quick.
And of course.
Oh, great. Okay. Maybe time to kick people. I don't know. I don't think Testicles is on Weekly now.
One last chance. Oh, well, that's it.
Okay. And so now Hannibal. I resent that. My hygiene is very good. Okay, here we go.
All
I think.
right. 2 kicks later, we're all figured out.
Yeah. Oh man. So here we go. It would not be this season without some sort of drama.
Yep. They got 2 chances there, and 2 resets, and they fucked it up both times. So.
Yep. But it is a tied series. We are best of 5 here, and it is 1-1. So long distance shot, and what a save as Weekly now will take this out of the air. And another chance coming across. Oh, man. Here we go. And off the post, he's going to follow that up, and not Juan will shoot and score to make it 1-0. And we've got a lively bunch tonight here, I see. Well, at least he spells the name right. That's good. So down in the corner, this will be something Mexican taking this. And he's just going to go ahead and send it to the opposite end. We'll try to rebound this off of the boards. It is Mousy Tongue now. Stolen, something Mexican. Chance, he's going to send one through the slot. Had not Juan coming in. They're going to go ahead and it's sent back. So Weakling now keeping the pressure on in this first minute of the first period of game 3.
Yeah.
If we said game 1 was crucial, we said game 2 was crucial, we would have to say then that game 3 is super crucial.
I would have to agree. And I've got a strategy for preventing the sort of behavior we just witnessed, but I really don't want to enact it.
Which is what?
I will set the server to only hold 10 people.
Uh-huh.
And restart it. And we will just do this with the 4 players on each team and me and you.
Yeah, well, hopefully it does not come to that. And, it's nice that we've gotten big enough to draw haters. I mean, that's we can look at it that way. And here is a good chance if he can get this held in. He does. The shot, the score. Not Juan with some amazing puck control. I thought I was going to get away from him a little bit. But that was quite an individual play. So that's going to make it 2-0 here. So again, Weakling now with the early advantage.
Indeed.
But yes, and here's a chance again. Not Juan, almost with the backhander there. And they're going to go ahead and send it back in. And nobody really there to do a whole lot with this off the pass. And so coming away with it. Oh, it's so hard to find room to really skate for both of these teams, as even though it is 4v4, they're playing each other very tight defensively. And there's a shot, and that hit a stick or two on its way. So now moving in, Weakling now. Stick in the face, beautiful drop pass. He's got it there, and the shot over the net. And that was a good idea, though. He was double teamed, stick in the face, and here's a good idea right here, as something Mexican was just set up right outside of the crease, and he just corrals the loose puck and drills one in from close, makes it 3-0. And Weakling now starting to pull away a little bit here. Will this be enough? We've seen some comebacks already from this Dictator team, and they kind of handed them one, that last one, I think. So
that was fixing to go in overtime, but
yes,
they gave it away.
Yeah, so here will be still a loose puck. Nobody in the net right now for Weakling now, as they are in the driver's seat score-wise. Here's the shot coming in, though. Save made. Weakling now on the edge of the crease, standing up to get that one out. And now they're on the move again. The backhander will go wide to the left, and wearing actual skates. Following this in, he's got something Mexican with him. They'll probably try to set up in front, circling around. He's got a big save by Taser once again. We'll keep that one out. So with 10 seconds left in the first period, and in season 7 typical fashion, a lot of drama off the ice, but on the ice, it's been really about Weakling now, who has scored 3 goals in this first period and are looking to take the advantage in this best of 5.
Doing a pretty good job of it so far.
Yep, and they've got it again off the draw. And Defensive play by Goodell. He peels off, but they've got it back. The shot off the side of the post. And that was almost a 4-0 goal there. But they're going to have a chance to handle it again. They will divert this over to the corner, but it's going to be Bettman's to work with. And he's going to go ahead and had some defensive pressure, fired it wide to the right. So just enough hassle to keep him from getting the shot he wanted. And that's what you have to do on defense, especially since, all these people on the ice have good shooting abilities, and some of these guys can pretty much score from wherever they want. He doesn't get all of that one though, as we'll send this back to the slot. Goodell with a chance. And that hit a couple of things, a post, a person, but not the inside of the net. So we'll go back down, mousy tongue. 3:38 left in the second period, and we clean now as keeping a clean sheet so far with a 3-0 lead in this game 3. And once you get that second game in a best of 5, then you really start looking to try to close out the series. And so they'd really like to retain here, but chances coming in for the Dictators. Unsurprising, they will not let up regardless. We know that about the Dictators. Well, we know that about Dictators in general, but we also know that about this Dictator team. On the move now, trying to thread his way through a couple of blue jerseys in the Dictators, but they will get it back. Here is Bettman. He'll go ahead and just send this down behind the net. And puck loose at center ice. Mousy tongue there to gather it up. Something Mexican coming in, and puck diverted. Where's this going to go? Still with a chance. Possibly. Nope. It's going to go behind the line, and we clean now. We'll dig it out. And they're going to have a possible chance here. Maybe. No. Nope. Crossed up. And still held in, though. And here comes something Mexican. 3 Dictators on him, all forward skaters approaching him. And so now, puck loose. Shot coming in. What a save by Weekly now, who is going to get a huge, huge stop there. And he is going to be called upon to do that quite a bit, I suspect. And so here is a possible chance again. And something Mexican again will come away with the puck. He's got room. Mousy tongue trying to separate him from the puck. He will get it back. Going for the backhander here. Oh, just wide. As that one goes through the crease area, but does not hit the corner. So we're down to a minute left. Second period. Score still the same. Dictators looking to get on the board for the first time this game. They have certainly not had any trouble in the last few games, although some slow starts. There's a shot. That's going wide. And this one blocked well out of play. Well, right in play. It's coming in front of the net. And Weekly now is following it in all the way best he could, but I don't know. When they're coming in bouncing that high, that is a very difficult thing to stop for any keeper. And now shot across. And sent back through. 22 seconds now. And Taser coming out to the face-off circle to play this and continuing. He's got room here. A big collision there. And so Mousy Tongue is going to try to push it back up to him. Time running out, 3 seconds. Gary Bettman comes out of the net. Switched up with Taser. And he will at least keep it out of danger. to take it into the third period. So the Dictators behind by 3. They're going to have to mount another one of those crazy third period comebacks to get this game 3 of this best of 5.
Yeah, so far, these games have all been very different.
Yep. Shot off the draw. Oh, man. And again, it was looking for the pass in the slot. That is broken up by the We Clean Now defense, who just kind of formed a line there. So it was good work by them. And Taser, again, looking to take things into his own hands as desperation starting to set in a little bit, perhaps, for this Dictator team. Roger Goodell now. And he will go for the cross-ice pass, and they're getting tangled up with each other here, and that's going to give Weakling now a chance to move it. And knock down with a high stick, sent around the boards. And puck still in a tough spot here. Weakling now trying to force the issue. Taser will move it to the other direction where none of them are and send it down. Oh, that shot goes wide, but it's going to give a chance for a rebound on the other side. Maybe no. Weakling now will come away with this. Here comes something Mexican looking for the pass up the ice. This will go all the way back to wearing actual skates, who will handle it. And he's looking for the long pass. He's got it in front there, not one, and they saw that and just managed to break it up.
Quick thinking by Taser.
Yeah, that's good stuff. But yeah, so Weakling now pushing very hard on offense, and they do have a 3-goal lead, but what that is doing is taking time off the clocks. So it's making it very difficult for the Dictators to set up the kind of offense of their own that they would really like to be doing in the latter half, or the third, I suppose, of this game. And now there's the shot that is blocked. And coming back around, here's another one coming in, and that one's going to go wide to the left. And yes, don't think we aren't making a note of people. Here's not one. He will get the hat trick. And that will make it 4-0 for We Clean Now. And they're going to get another chance off the draw. The spin move, the spin to win move. And the rebound. Oh, what a save there as all the Dictators came back. But here's a shot, and this one wide to the right. So several opportunities there, and the Dictators able to shut them down. But yeah, they're spending a lot of time in their own zone, and that's really keeping them, they're not able to get some offense going, and they really need offense here.
They need something. They've less than 2 minutes. 4 points. I mean, weirder things have happened, but not by very wide margin.
No, 4 goals is a tough one even for the Dictators, and especially as time ticks down, about a minute and a half here left in this game in regulation. And again, We Clean Now controlling possession. Here is something Mexican. Nice pass through as he threads it, but just behind him. And so they're going to hold off the attack there. Well, they just reached behind him to stop that pass. That was a good play. He may go for the wraparound here. Oh, he stopped. And again, the Dictators playing fast and loose with the front of their net there with the clear. But yeah, they can afford to let it all hang out here, I suppose. It's pretty academic at this point. Under a minute left in the third. 4-goal lead. We Clean Now still moving it down. We'll take it at center ice. And they are happy to just let time keep ticking down. But stolen, Goodell, he may have room here to move this in himself. Oh, but they are going to sweep it away. Rest of the Dictators coming in. And just good positioning on the part of We Clean Now is going to keep them out. And they've got a two-man break here in front. As I love how he just leapt over the goaltender there as that shot was coming in, just so as to keep the goalie interference from happening. Oh, and then there's one that goes not quite across the line. So a shutout. Wow.
Man.
For game 3.
So, if We Clean Now wins the next game, they win the championship.
They win the championship, Killinger.
And it leads me to ask the question, if the Dictators lose the HQML championship, who is going to send them and their entire families to the forced labor camps? I mean, they're the Dictators. Who's going to do it?
It's a good question.
Yeah. One of those mysteries of the universe. Hopefully we'll never have to find out.
Yes, it's one of those things that, well, most of the dictators that we have known about in history, many of them met a violent end, Killinger, if you're a student of such things. And I know, you and I both like to dabble. Yeah, so it doesn't always end, but sometimes it does. So, will they continue down this road, or will they pull one back to tie this thing up? It's anybody's game still. Both teams playing very well, and we start all over here in game 4 of this best of 5. We Clean Now carrying the 2-1 lead series-wise into this one. Can they finish it off here, or will the Dictators make it 2-2? Almost an early goal from We Clean Now, but here is they've changed team colors. So not one will shoot and score. Okay. They almost caught me there for a little bit.
That is a good call.
So yes, it is We Clean Now in blue and Dictators in red for this game 4. Here's a shot. That will not go. Yeah, but so that you can, so each team has a chance to play on the good or bad end of the ice.
Yeah, we all know that there are good and bad sides of any arena.
Yeah, makes a huge difference.
Even digital ones.
Stolen at the blue line, blocked on the shot attempt. And so will the Dictators, well, they're just going to dump this all the way back. So We Clean Now waiting for it in the corner. He'll go ahead and lob the wrister up to the neutral zone. And so off the blue line. We Clean Now will finally end up handling this. But picked off. Chance for Mousy Tongue, wearing his traditional red jersey. But controlling the pace, once again, it has been, here's a long distance off the post. But yeah, We Clean Now has really been winning the game of possession. And if they can continue to do that, then the trophy is going to be theirs. So right now they're just happy to make good passes. And finally they will dump this into the Dictator zone. And Goodell waiting for this. But picked off chance, blocked. And again, defense playing a factor. Chance the other way. Shot! And a save made. We Clean Now as that one kind of lodged over towards the side of the net. He is there to make sure that it stays. But this one coming through it. No, that's a very underrated defensive play there to hammer that one down, as that would have been on its way to the net. It's the little plays like that. It's the little plays like that really make for championship caliber teams. And so if they can continue that, they might be on their way.
Indeed.
Bouncing puck. He's going to shoot this one at the glass. Gary Bettman will be there to take it. He will switch sides of the ice. Roger Goodell hunt this down. It will be not Juan coming away with it, though. He and wearing actual skates. They're in their zone. Not Juan will go ahead and send this through. Just looking for that pass. And he will pick it up on the second attempt. And they will hold this at the blue line. And quickly blocked on the double team from the Dictators, but picked back up, shot, and save made Taser. So here comes Goodell. He will slow things up for a bit, and he will just try to meticulously work his way through here as all three of the forward skaters, again, for Weekly now, are going to converge on him. And now they will be pushing it in the opposite direction. But no, again, the boards. Very important. Goodell holding on 6 seconds. He'll try to send this in front. Oh, it got tipped. He was looking for the one-timer there. Had him in his sights, but again, just somebody got a tip on it with the stick. And so 1-0 your scoreline as we go to the second period of this game 4. Best of 5. Has lived up to its billing so far.
Oh, most definitely.
So an important period for the Dictators as they shot one off the post there. The inside of the post and out, but not over the line. So they're going to try to do a more traditional offense here, it looks like, which might not be a bad idea against this Sweet Clean Now team. And he's set up there beautifully, but oh, hits the outside of the net. As they had that one drawn up and ready to go. And now here's the counterattack from Weekly Now. Coming out, something Mexican is going to go ahead and shoot and score to make it 2-0. As Taser came out to face him, and he just hopped one over the stick. And Weekly Now, they have a championship on their mind. Can the Dictators come back here? A stolen pass and a chance on the break. And a beautiful play by Not Juan, his second of the game, to make it 3-0.
That's
And I'm not saying polish up the cup just yet. Although some of you assholes can polish a fucking cup as far as I'm concerned, but you know, it's not about the haters tonight. It's about the love. And the love of the game. And we're seeing more of that than we are of anything else, and that's really what I hoped for tonight, Kellinger.
and
That's
so
certainly
far,
what
so
We
good.
Clean Now hope for. Yeah, so far so good, right? Yes. But here's Goodell. He's got room, and a big save by We Clean Now. We Clean Now the individual, not We Clean Now the team. I should point that out again. As he came out big to make the stop. That was, again, one of their best opportunities of the game. Now moving it in. Mousy tongue. Looking for Goodell down low. It's not able to knock that down, and so wearing actual skates. Got people draped on him here, but he does get the shot. It is blocked. So we're about halfway through regulation of this game 4, and We Clean Now with a 3-goal lead. Will this be their night? or will the Dictators come in and change everything? We have certainly seen some come from behind moments in the finals of the past, and so yeah, I would not say for anybody to say this thing is put in stone just yet.
Oh, no way. I mean, the first game of this series, for over 2/3 of it, Weekly now dominated. And so far, it's the only game the Dictators have won.
Yep, and we talked about the how consistency is the thing that really wins a series. And one thing that we clean now has certainly been is consistent as far as their offense, as far as their defense. And they're going to have to be here, but Roger Goodell goes 5-hole on them and gets one on the board. They will not be shut out in this game. It is 3-1. And could this be the beginning of the comeback for the Dictators? Shot and score off the draw. Second by Roger Goodell within seconds. And so it is 3-2. Is that the caster curse? I don't know.
We'll
I think that's just heads up play from Roger Goodell there. As got the goal. Sometimes when a team is playing like Weekly now is playing, they're at their most vulnerable when you can catch them off the face-off, and so he took advantage of that. Had enough room to fire one in, and so now they're only down by 1. 30 seconds left, second period. Can they keep it going? A little cross-ice pass, stolen, not won. And he's quickly seized upon. He sends it across, though, and will not be able to slow that down on the first touch. So 8 seconds now. Will they have a chance to shoot this before time runs out? They're trying to stop him, and it got just a piece of that to keep that one from going in. This thing could have been tied right here at the end of the second period, but instead it is 3-2. And so hanging on to that 1-goal lead as we clean now. They are up 2-1 in this best-of-5 series. And so this is where you tell yourselves in the locker room, in the 10 seconds or so that they had in the locker room, to just tighten things up and play the best period of the season. I mean, you have to do that for both of these teams here.
Yeah, Dictators looking to keep.
Yes, facing elimination here.
We will likely have an answer to whether or not they'll succeed in 4.5 minutes or so.
And they're certainly going to try. Here is Goodell. He's got the 2 goals that they have scored. He didn't get all of that shot, so it will be Weekly now trying to counter. And not one will try to jump to push himself through. But this will go all the way back to Weekly now in the net. And stolen. Chance for the Dictators. Long distance shot. Somebody waiting for him there. Goodell, yes, it's very opportunistic. And again, you say, yeah, there's that 5v5 thing is really affecting him. See, he was looking for that extra player that usually would have been there right between the face-off circles, waiting for that, and no one was home. But I think it's important to have at least one 4v4 league for North America, especially since that's how the international game is played, and especially since we're looking at doing some international games coming up very soon. It's good to stay in the groove with having that one fewer player out there. Goodell, it looked like he had a little bit of space to work with, but he goes for the back pass here. And now they're just trying to, I'm not sure what they're trying to do. Mostly just get command of the
Distance.
puck and get something going. That shot was almost there, but that one is. Something Mexican will get his second of the game and make it 4-2. So a 2-goal lead for Weekly now. Will that be enough to get them an HQML championship, the very prestigious HQML championship?
It was enough to make Stalin leave. I guess he doesn't want to see his fellow dictators potentially lose.
When you score a goal that can scare Stalin away, then you know you're really doing something, yes. But here is, no, a big defensive stop there by We Clean Now. And they just get that clear out of there. As now Taser will clear it the other way, and that is a pretty damn good pass to Roger Goodell. But again, it's going to be We Clean Now coming away with the puck. And they will take this deep into the zone. And Goodell waiting for it here. 1:42 left in regulation. The pass across. He's got a chance here. And We Clean Now, the goalie, coming out, way out, to make that save. And so now they will maybe set up again here. He's going to have to turn and burn. A little bit of momentum on the other side for We Clean Now. They will hold this in over the line. Maybe a chance here. Things are kind of breaking up. Loose puck. And it will be We Clean Now coming away with it. And look at the moves as he's got a stick in the face the whole time. Finally, we'll just dump that in. But it's eating time off the clock. 1 minute left in regulation, and We Clean Now is a minute away from a possible cup. And here's a shot, though, coming in. Big save by We Clean Now, the goalie. And that one could have been the one that clinches this. We're 33 seconds away from We Clean Now being the Season 7 champions. Can they hold on? 20 seconds now. Here come the Dictators. I have to come back to gather this in. Goodell. It goes through several people, but just chopped at. It will go wide and across the crease. And that is going to do it. Put it in stone. This last shot is going to go wide. But We Clean Now are your HQML Season 7 champions. Put it in stone. And congratulations to them. No matter what, nobody will ever be able to take that away from you. A good run by the Dictators in this, their first season in HQML. Certainly some veterans of HQML. And they came to play tonight, and they kept it very close, but just a sterling effort from We Clean Now. And again, we were talking about consistency. Show up every game, the coordination, you're on offense and defense, and they did that, Kellinger. They really played well tonight. Very deserving of this championship.
I have to agree. They definitely they played better. The Dictators were very much worthy opponents, but yeah, We Clean Now was the better team at the end of the day.
Yep, and that's...
They scored more points, so
they scored more points. So we want to thank all the teams who showed up and made Season 7 what it was. It was the biggest in terms of team participation season so far that we've had. And will there be a Season 8? I think, I don't know.
We'll find out.
Yeah, we'll see. It's kind of up to the community. But the way things went tonight, I would like to see a Season 8 personally. But yeah, we'll just see. Will there be Friday Night Hockey next week? I'm going to say, yeah. We'll see on that too. As we would generally have open skates and stuff, but I mean, let's just focus on the good things. It's been a pleasure, and if this is the series finale, then it was a good one. And if it's just the season finale, then we want to thank everybody, and we'll see you on the next one. But this is as good a place for a stopping point as any, whether it's for posterity or just for the evening. Right now, we're just going to say it's for the evening. Don't forget, you can see all of these games again at IBN Casting on YouTube. Just go to YouTube and type in IBN Casting, and you can watch the games, and you can do detective work on who was. But you can also follow us at Doctor of Sin and Winners of the One on Twitter. And we'll be back, or I'll be back, I suppose, Tuesday for LHL on DGL. Ayla and I will be bringing you that on the Digital Gaming League, as we will have 3 games on the schedule once again from the Legends Hockey League. A busy league. They play 3 nights a week, but we follow them on Tuesdays. So you can look for that and look for probably more hockey from IBN. And I do have in my hands a copy of Hyperdimension Neptunia Rebirth 2 Sisters Generation, and I will definitely be streaming that over the course of the weekend and the next week. So if it's not Friday Night Hockey, it'll be Friday Night Neps, or maybe some Vertiginous Golf or something, Killinger.
All right, yeah.
We should get to that sometime, since they were nice enough to donate a couple of copies to us for review purposes. I suppose we should review it. It looks like fun. And this was fun tonight. I want to thank everybody who made it fun for us. And I don't know, on a personal note, things have been tough. So I really appreciate the people who have shown the love, who understand that and got that. We appreciate that. Picking up the signals, those are skills that will serve you well in life. For people who don't have those skills, well, you will get everything you deserve in life. That's just the way things play out. Any final thoughts, Killinger, before we get out of here?
Yeah, those are a bit ominous. No, I had fun this season, and it was a great end to that season. I mean, it was really a good series of games. I think the best 2 teams made it to the end, and the best team won. So you can't ask for a whole lot more than that.
Yeah, we saw some young upstart teams play very well this season. We saw some veteran teams, even veterans of just a season or so in HQML, come back and do very well. And if there is indeed a season 8, we hope that they will come back and try their best to unseat these champions. But tonight is all about We Clean Now, your season 7 HQML champions. And congratulations to them. Thank you to everybody. I'm Winners with the One. I've been here with Dr. Killinger. Another season is in the books. And thanks to everybody who made that possible. From all of us here at the Independent Broadcast Network. Oh, God. Good night.